Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess. Today we're going to be continuing my Go Wild planner setup. This is going to be part 3 of my planner setup series. In part 1, I put this planner together and created a couple of pages, and in part 2, we just continued decorating a couple more pages. We can take a look at what I've created so far. So this is the Happy Planner cover. These are Happy Planner discs that I got from a notebook. I have a name page, cover page, and my Go Wild budget, my prep list that has lists from 1 month to go up to travel day, my ticket page, I love how this one came out, and then my outfit plans and packing list. So we are going to continue from here. And decorate the next pages that are going to go in my planner. The next 2 pages that I'm going to decorate are going to be a travel plans page and a hotel page. So we will start with travel plans. I'm using Live Love Go Wild from liveloveposh. And there is a page in here that has a whole bunch of headers, travel plans, and destination, trip, hotel flight with a bunch of hotel info stickers. And so we'll use these mixed with some boxes and then decorate around it. I have some scrapbook paper that I picked up at Michael's, and I was kind of thinking maybe we would sort of rip it along the sides and put it along the far sides, like this left side and this right side. So let's try that. Let's see how that looks. So first I'm just going to rip, maybe, I don't want it to come out too much, maybe here. And I don't think that I want the white border to show. Usually when I rip scrapbook paper, I do have the white border showing, but this time I don't think I want the white border to show. So I'm going to pull the piece that I want to glue down into my planner towards me. If I wanted to have the white piece showing, I would pull it away from me. So I'm just going to sort of rip this down all the way down to the bottom, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. Now I need to decide if I want the lighter part to show or the darker part. I could do the darker on one side and the lighter on the other side. That might look kind of cool. I think I'll do that. So I'm going to take my tape runner, and I'm trying to decide the best way because I don't want to glue all the way up to here. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to put some tape on the top here, and then I will put the tape on the scrapbook paper most of the way up, and then we'll have the tape up on the top there. Okay, I think that that's gonna be good. So let me move this out of the way so I don't tape onto that page by mistake. So we're going to put this down as straight as we can. And then we'll just cut the top part off of here. And then we'll do the same thing with the other side, but we're going to start with the lighter piece on the top. I like that idea. So I'm going to do the same thing, but just on the opposite side. I'm going to put the glue tape runner down at the bottom of the page. And then we're going to put this along the sides. And I'm just gonna try and get this down here as straight as possible. I think that looks pretty. Now we're going to take, so we said the left side was going to be travel plan. So we have this sticker, and I could kind of layer it over on that scrapbook paper, or we can put it in the middle. Maybe we'll put it in the middle, and let's see if there's like a fun sticker we can put with it. Maybe like a suitcase or something. How about an airplane? I kind of like that. So we'll put this like in, try to get it in the middle of the page. Okay, and let's put this airplane right there. Cute. Next, I want to take the sticker that says flight, and then we're going to use these little stickers that say airline, flight number, and then depart and arrive. And that we'll do like 2 sets of those, one for each flight, like going to the conference and then coming home. So I'm just trying to decide what size of box we're going to need to put those in. I feel like we're going to probably need, I don't know if we're going to need a full box. We might be able to use like this size box. I think we can do, I think the purple boxes, either the purple or the pink. Maybe we'll do the light pink. And we'll take 2 of them, and maybe we'll kind of like stagger them like this. I'm gonna take my trusty sticker release paper, and we're just gonna kind of lay these like that. And then maybe we can kind of put flight like right here in between. And I just want to make sure that all of these like little headers will fit. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to write kind of small, but that'll work. Let's just do myself a favor and just cut this tiny bit of white off. It's gonna give me a little bit of extra space. I can put this right up against the side of the box. So we'll put airline here. And then I'm gonna just cut this tiny bit of white off each one of these, just so that I can like maximize the amount of space that I have to write. So we'll have a flight number. And then I'll leave like a little space, and we'll put depart and arrive. Okay, and so that will be my airline and my flight number, and that will be the time that I depart and then the time that I arrive. And we'll do the same thing for this box. I think that that looks really cute. So the other things that I want to put on this page are the trip dates, which we have a sticker for that. So we have trip dates and the weather. So we'll list out like the weather for each day that I'm going to be there, and that will kind of help me with packing, like planning what I'm going to wear too, depending on what the weather is going to be. And we can put destination. I did cut this, I printed this sticker and cut it out. This came, I think, from like the Go Wild website maybe, where it just has the dates and Arlington, Texas for the destination. So I was thinking I can put trip dates and have this, and then the destination and have Arlington, Texas. This is kind of big for like, these letters are kind of small, but I think we're just going to, I could print it smaller, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'm going to cut this, and maybe we'll like make this a lot smaller. There, I think that that's a little bit better. Okay, so we have the trip dates and the destination, and then for weather, we're going to need another box. And I'm debating if I want to stick with just this same color, or if we want to do maybe like the darker pink. I think we can do a darker pink. So that will be for the weather. All right, so let's put these down on the page. So maybe something like this. This one right about here. And this one maybe right about here. And we'll put flight right there in between. Okay, and then I can put my trip dates, and this will go here. So trip dates right about here. And put that down. And destination, I want to make sure that I actually have room to put Arlington, Texas. I could cut this and sort of, and have like Arlington, Texas, have it like stacked. Maybe let's do that. Because I don't really want these like right on top of each other. I sort of wanted to have them like off-centered a little bit. So something like that maybe. So I am filming this on, what day is this? This is Monday the 25th. Tomorrow we're leaving to go out of town. It's my son's spring break. And we won't be back until Friday. So really, by the time we get back, it'll be already the end of April and only a little more than 2 weeks until Go Wild. So I was kind of thinking I probably should get this video filmed and get my planner ready so that I can, you know, start using it to do all my planning. I am seriously beyond excited for Go Wild. I really can't wait. And if you are going, I hope to say hello. Okay, and now we have this box for the weather, so we can put that maybe, should we put it over here, like overlapping a little bit so it's not like directly below that? Let's put it overlapping with this scrapbook paper a little bit, like that. And I think we'll put maybe the weather just like above it, like that. All right, so I think that has all of like the functional stuff that I need. So let's add in some decorative stickers. We can put in some luggage down here at the bottom. How about maybe like an eye mask up there at the top? How about this little like map of Texas that says Dallas? I think that's cute. I just don't know where to put it. We have like a big space right here. We have some quotes. How about this? Y'all means all. You can kind of put that in this space. And then this little like Dallas right here. I think that came out really cute. Let's move on to the hotel now. All right, for the hotel page, this one is actually going to be pretty simple to put together because I took some like screenshots of the name of the hotel, a picture of it, and of like the address of the hotel. So we're just going to put these on the page, and then I think I'm going to also use these little stickers. It has like a room number, confirmation number, and then like check in, check out. I'll just put the, the dates that I'm checking in and checking out, and then my room number once I, get there and check in, and I'll put my confirmation number. Obviously I will not do that on camera. I'm not going to put that out on social media, but I'll put that in after. So I think this will look cute, just kind of like this. There is actually a little address sticker, so I can put that there. Okay, so maybe let's just put these down. I mean, I think that this is how I'm gonna want them to go, so. Put that down, and then the hotel, I know that the hotel is like brand new, and so that's really exciting too. To stay in a brand new hotel. All right, and here is the address. I'm going to put it over a little bit to the right because we're going to put that address sticker there. Okay, really cute. This isn't quite as centered as I would like it, and I think this might be either I cut it a little crooked or I put it down a little crooked, but we are going with it because these stickers are definitely not peeling up, so we are going to live with it. So we'll put address there, and then below it I'll put my room number. Maybe I should have my confirmation number first if I can move this. Yeah. So let's do the confirmation number first. And then my room number. And then we'll put the check in and check out. Okay, now we don't need a whole lot of decor on this one because we have these really big like title stickers and this big picture of the hotel. So I don't even know, maybe we'll put like a little something right here. Let's put Wild at Heart down here at the bottom in kind of like this blank space. I don't know, what do we think? Like a cowboy boot? It's just that this mask is right there. I don't know if that would look weird to have that cowboy boot next to that mask. Maybe we'll put it down here a little bit. That's cute. And then maybe a little, there's like a little horseshoe or little stars. Let's do the horseshoe. All right, I think these two pages are done. I love how they came out. We have our travel plans and our hotel information. Now the next pages that I want to put together are the agenda. And one of the reasons that I was kind of waiting to film part 3 is because I was waiting for the official agenda. So I have that and I printed it. I don't love how it's gonna look with like the white sticker paper on the dot grid. So I have some other scrapbook paper, and maybe we will just kind of create like a border. So I have this one, and I have this one, like just plain purple. I think maybe we'll use the plain purple one. So we can put this, and I just don't know if I want to like kind of have it like ripped jagged. Can you see what I'm doing? Kind of have it like ripped along the sides, or if I want to like cut it to have like flat, straight edges. And then on the other side of the page, I'm going to take like these boxes, and for each day, Wednesday through Sunday, I will take sort of like the highlights from each of these days and put that in the smaller boxes, and maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll use this as kind of a border. So I think I'm going to just have like straight edge, sort of like a frame. So let's see how big we want the border to be. Maybe like that big is good. Now, Jessica, can you cut this straight? I don't know. Let's see if we can. You know what? Let's use a paper trimmer. That sounds like a lovely idea. So I think we want it to be about this big, right? I think that's good. And then on this side, we'll do about that. Okay, I think that is cute. Now I'm trying to decide if I want this like big agenda on the left and the smaller boxes on the right, or if it's better to have this one on the left and the smaller boxes on the right. I think we'll do this one on this side, and then we'll do the smaller boxes on this side. So for Wednesday and Sunday, Wednesday is just going to be arrival and Sunday is just going to be departing. So those will have real small boxes, probably just like this size box. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we'll do, I don't know if we're going to want like this size or this size. I kind of think we might want the bigger ones. Oh, we also have these multicolored ones. These are kind of fun. I only have 2 of the bigger boxes, right? There's only 1 page of those. Yeah. But I do have like 2 of these small ones. Maybe let's use these for like the depart and arrive. And we'll probably use the solid boxes for the other ones, but I think we'll use these for departing and arriving for sure. So I'm just going to stick these down on here, and then we'll just cut around them. I'm trying to get different parts of the scrapbook paper too, because it's sort of like ombre or like a gradient, where this is like darker and this is way lighter. So I sort of want to get all the different shades. Okay, now let's do maybe like a blue color, because there's a lot of blue in this. So we'll do blue. Okay, I have so many scraps everywhere. All right. So we need to have agenda on here somewhere. So I kind of want to put agenda on this side. And since this is going to take up a lot of space, maybe we will switch and have the smaller, like broken out ones over here and this one over here. And we'll put agenda or itinerary. Which one? Okay, I think we'll lay them out like that, and let's find some letters to use. Okay, I just had to take off my sweatshirt because it was getting really hot. I have a Plannything Fun Alphabet, and this book is new to me. I just picked it up, and I think we're going to use these letters. I'm just trying to decide if we're going to do like all pink or if we're going to alternate between pink and purple or use all purple. I think there's too much purple on the page already, so let's use the pink ones. Now, do we use this size or this size? I think we're going to use the smaller size. So let me get my ruler. Okay, I think that that's going to fit perfectly. So let me sort of line these up a little bit better. Okay, and we're just going to put this right here. Hopefully that's in the middle. Okay, and then I think we will glue these down and see what kind of decor we want to put with them. We have some of these really pretty florals. Maybe we can put some florals in there. We're just not going to really be able to put any on this side because this takes up pretty much the entire page. I could cut it down a little bit. Maybe let's do that. I'm going to trim this down a little bit more. All right, that's going to give me a little bit more space for some of these florals and for a little bit of decoration. So next I'm going to like tape all of these down. Actually, let's peel this sticker off of here. And we can try and center it as best I can on the scrapbook paper. There we go. Before I glue these down, let's put some of the florals on the page. So I'm going to put some florals like in the corners here, and then we will lay like these on top. Okay, we have this really big floral, and maybe that's going to be better on this side. I think that there's going to be a little more, space over here. So just deciding which way I want this to go. How about if we put it kind of like this? There we go. Okay, and then I will trim these pieces off, and then we might be able to use these scraps. So I'm going to save them. Okay, now I know I want another floral up here, and this is going to cover a good portion of it, so we don't really need a big floral. So we have 2 pages of these. This big corner one is too big. We'll lose too much of it, so I don't want to waste it putting it up in that corner because it's going to get, most of it's going to be covered. This, I think, might be, that might be a little too small. We could take maybe this one or even this one. If I use this one, I would probably put it like here on the side and not in the corner. That might be pretty. So let's put this one kind of like on the side. So maybe we'll put it like right here. And a lot of it is going to be covered, but you'll still see some of that floral poking through. Okay, and then maybe we'll put like another one either down here or in the corner, maybe like down here. We have these scraps. Those might be good to have. You can maybe put this one down on the bottom, sort of in the middle. Okay, now how did I have these before? I think I had them like that. And then I think we did something like, okay, I just had to turn off the camera for a second because my son came in the room. My son and husband were home today, and I'm gonna be fully transparent. I've been trying to film this video for probably the last 4 hours and I keep getting interrupted. And so if the video has seemed kind of like choppy up until this point, that's why, because I keep having to stop it. So we are going to try and get through the rest of this with as little interruption as possible. So I think I was trying to figure out how I had these arranged. Maybe it was something like this, right? I think that was it. Except I don't want these two next to each other. So maybe we do this. Oh, but then those are next to each other. I think I'm gonna have them next to each other no matter what, right? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I think I like that spacing. And we might now glue all of these down and then add a few more decorations, maybe like around that we're not going to need to put them like underneath. Okay, I like how that looks. Let's put in a few more decorative stickers in here, and then I want to put some days of the week in also. I think I want to put this cowboy hat, but maybe we will put, since there's so much pink right here, maybe we'll take this. We'll take this multicolored one. I just ripped it, pulling it out of the page, which is a major bummer, but we're going to see if we can piece it back together. So maybe I like it better up here. And then maybe some like boots over here. Hold on before I put that down. Okay, so there are two planners. One is real small and one is real big. I feel like for like the agenda though, I feel like a planner would go well, but I think this is too big. Let's just use the small one. And we can put that with, how about this like coffee cup? So we'll put that there. And maybe the coffee cup like that. And then we can put this hat here. Now, I did rip it when I was pulling it out of the book. So let's try and piece it back together again. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. There are all of these words that say, like there's a welcome party, confetti carpet, karaoke night, registration, like all of words of things that are in this agenda. So I'm not going to like put them in these boxes. I'll probably just write that out, but maybe we'll just put some of the words around like decoration. I think that would be cute. First, let's put a couple of decorative things on this side over here because we have a little space here. How about some boots? We like that. And there's a disco ball. And that's cute, and that'll fit like right here. And then maybe we can just fill in with a couple of these little like sparkles. So I'm thinking, I wonder if I should put conference. So this is going to be the arrival day, and then conference day 1, day 2, day 3, and then departure. I wonder if I should use these conference day 1, day 2, day 3. I mean, I have the stickers and there's multiple. So if I wanted to use, you know, them more than once, like in a different spread, I still will have more of these. Let's take Mojo Jojo Date It, and we're going to use like the abbreviated days of the week. So I am arriving on Wednesday. So we're going to, maybe we'll put the day of the week kind of like on this bottom right-hand corner. So the day of the week will go there. So that'll be for Wednesday. This will be for Thursday. This will be Friday. And then we have Saturday and Sunday. And then we can put conference day 1 here. And conference day 2. And then conference day 3. Oops. Okay, and then I will take like some of the events from this big agenda and put it over here on this side. So now let's kind of fill in. So we can put like, let's see, I guess sort of like all of these words would apply, right? I mean, we can do plan JAMA. That's going to be on Saturday. So maybe we'll put that like over here. And we can put, we have a confetti carpet. Now this is my first time going, so I don't know for sure, but I think that would be like on conference day 1, right? We'll put that over here, confetti carpet. And what else do we have in here? Planner fair. I know that that is on Thursday. Maybe we'll just sort of put these all around because I'm not going to have enough room. Unless, actually, I can put this like right here. That's cute. And we have wild crop. And we have registration. Put that maybe like, I think I'm going to put it down here just to have something down here, even though this is registration is not going to happen on Sunday. And how about we put llamas in the wild right here? We need something to fill this space. Oh, that's cute. Have a little horseshoe we can put here. Okay, I think these pages are good. Okay, I think we're going to power through and maybe try and do at least one more. So the next one that I want to do is the speakers page, and hopefully that one will be pretty quick because I have all of the speakers like printed out. I did sort of the same thing with that like hotel one where I went through and printed all of these out. And I'm not going to try and put these in any kind of order because one, I mean, looking at the schedule, you can see when some of the speakers are going to be, but definitely not all of them. We're going to put Martha Stewart kind of front and center. And we'll probably need very little decoration on here. Oh, they're not going to fit. Let's make this a little bit smaller. All right, and we're gonna have to kind of like overlap these a little bit. Okay, something like that I think would be cute. Now, I don't think we're gonna put any like scrapbook paper or stickers or anything on here because there's already a whole lot of like color and there's not really any space on the page. But maybe we'll do just some washi on the top and the bottom. So we can do just like a couple of these dark strips or maybe even the animal. That might make it a little bit too, that might be a little bit too much, too distracting. But I kind of like this real dark washi or washi strip stickers. And there are a few of them that are the same width. They're like pretty skinny. So let's take... do I have 4 of them? I do have 4 of them. Okay, so we can take these and put them along the top and the bottom. We could actually do a different sticker strip on the top and the bottom, like, you know, do the dark one on the bottom and a different one on the top. Let's see, let's get this bottom one on first. Okay, now should we put a different one on the top? What if we like layer and we do, this one is like I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's like a light, like a very light blue color, but it has like animal print in white. So let's layer these two. Okay, I like that. I like the 2-tone there. Now, I do have 2 more of these, but I don't have 2 more of this one with the animal print, but there is this other like light blue one. So let's first put the dark blue up at the top. Okay, what do we think? Do we need to add in? How about we do these on the top? And we'll stick with not putting this like orangey color in. We'll stick with the like the blue and the purple and the pink. Okay, that little piece I'm gonna have to cut off in a minute. And let's do the same thing on this side. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and peel all of these stickers off and put them on the page. And I'll be right back. Okay, peeling all of those stickers took forever. I will definitely cut that part out, but I think this came out super cute. I really like it, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything else to it. So these are my speaker pages, and The sun is starting to set. We are losing light, but I think we're gonna try and squeeze in one more set of pages. The rest of the pages I think are just going to be like memory keeping pages. So let's do like one set of those, and then I will decide if I'm going to do a part 4 that's going to have, you know, additional memory keeping pages, and maybe there'll be something else that I think of that I want to add. But for now, let's do some memory keeping pages. And I have to say, I'm probably like the most excited about creating these pages. So we're going to use these stickers. So basically like these 2 pages. So I'm going to do one set with these pages and then another set of memory keeping with these. So first we'll do the set with these, and I do have this scrapbook paper. I found this at Michael's, and it is like almost exactly the same as this. So I was thinking about maybe like putting it in the corners here. I mean, we do have these 2 corner stickers, so yeah, and this corner 2 sticker. So, but I may add some of this to the page at some point. But first, let's just take these corner stickers and put this in this corner over here. And then we have this one that we can put down here in this corner at the bottom. Okay, I think we're going to put wild memories here. So let's put like wild right there. And then, oops, no. And then memories like here. Okay, now we're just going to have a ton of fun with putting these stickers down and putting in these pictures. Now, these pictures, like picture frame stickers, I am not sure if I'm going to like print out pictures and put them in there, or if I'm going to just like write memories in there. You can kind of do either. So let's put this one down here at the bottom. We have mostly, I want to make sure that we have enough of these like plain ones mixed in with the leopard ones. So let's definitely get like a plain one on this side. Maybe like, I don't know, right about here. That's crooked though. Like that. And I can put this one maybe here. Okay, and then maybe we'll put, can put this one like here. Okay, and then we have 2 more of these frames. So kind of want this one maybe right about there. And not sure about this one. Let's hold off on that for now. We have to put this little like Live Love Posh bag, because I mean, how stinking cute is that? I wonder if I should put like we have one more of these corner guys. That'd be too much to have like 3 corners. I think it might be cute. Let's add in this over here. And then we'll kind of layer this posh, Live Love Posh bag over it. Kind of like that. This is like super empty. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to move this sticker. Let's see. If we can put it sort of over here. There, I think that that's better. And let's add in, how about this little bow right there? This is top 5 moments. So let's put this here, and then I'll put like 5 bullets below it. I like that idea. So we can take some bullets from the back. Okay, and then let's put, I'm out of fingers to hold these. Let's put these, we'll put 5 bullets here. So we can do that one. All right, let's see what other words there are in here. So we have Dance the Night Away. Maybe we can, oh, we have favorite memory. Let's use that one. Favorite swag drop. So we'll put maybe like favorite swag drop here. And we can do favorite memory here. I like favorite quote, but we're gonna have to cut it. So let's put that here. Favorite quote. And how about Dance the Night Away? We can put right here. And I can put some pictures in here of the parties. How about this one? Best meal I ate. We can put that here. I'm gonna put L'Amazing maybe over here. All right, and then we have this planner and these like pens. I really like the pens. This is a little like packet of stickers with it says swag on it, so I think this should go over here. Maybe like here. Let's put this cup of like pens right there. Okay, and then we have some mild liners, some washi, and some Post-its. Let's put this washi here, and then maybe the Post-its here. How about jamming in my jammies? Let's put it with something decorative. Maybe with a cowboy hat. Like that. Another little bow there. This space up here is a little empty. How about Texas up here? Just gonna have to move this over a little bit so that it'll fit. Put Texas here, and then this, although now maybe I should use the pink one. There was a pink one of these, I think. Yeah. Let's do the pink one instead because it's going to be right next to that purple. How about this little piece of like animal print sticker? So cute. Maybe we need a little bit more of that on this page since there's so much of it over here. Put some like right here. Let's do that. Put it right here. You can even put some of it like here in this empty space too. Oh, this came out so fun. I love it. All right, let's trim this off of here. All right, I have a feeling this is a really long video. So if you're still here, thank you. Okay, I think we're done with this page now. I would love to finish with this, but you know, this video is already so long. So let's put this all together in the planner. Okay, let's take a look. Have our cover page. We have my budget sheet, my prep list and my ticket, my outfit plans and my packing list. And now we have the pages that we did today. I have travel plans, my hotel info, the agenda with the full agenda on the right side, the speakers, and our first page of memories. Oh, I think it's so cute. I am so happy with how it turned out, how this planner has turned out so far. I'm just about done with it. Probably only gonna make maybe 1 or 2 more pages. I don't even know if it's going to be worth it to do a whole nother video for, you know, just 1 more page. So I'll see if there's something else that I can think of that I wanna add. We may do a 4th video, but if not, this may be the last. So as I had mentioned, this is a super long video, I know. And if you are still here to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with me and sticking through this video with me. And if you're going to go wild, I hope to meet you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.